And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. J. Mack has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Roll. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he builds on last year's Cy Young Award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. First opened back in 2010, we're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. J. Mack is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
And now, number 7. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the first pitch. Fouled away.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Here we go right now, fellas.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
The designated hitter, Nick Solak.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Solak hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 22.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, all right, here we go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Count remains 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Danny Hahn. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 258 the average to begin play. A dozen home runs and 49 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Hahn, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a first-round pick back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Danny Hahn goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Bryant Packard. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
2 down, 2 down.
And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted down the line in left. Ruda is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Plate now is Donnie Walton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And now the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next up, Davis Wenzel. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Here we go, boys.
Now the first pitch. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Leody Taveras. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 7 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Now at the plate, here is Nick Solak, and he'll really have to dial it in here going up against one of the best strikeout relievers around. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Josh Naylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Hey, come on now.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A bouncer to the left side. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Tigers. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail here 4-0. Now it'll be Ronald Acuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping in once again is Danny Hahn. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate, Bryant Packard. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 4-0. So now to the plate, Donnie Walton will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Davis Wenzel. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next, it'll be Leody Taveras. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Yeah, we got 2. 2 down.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Chopper to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in will be number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Put him away.
Pitch on the way. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Solak. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Fouled away.
There we go, 1.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Ball
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Josh Naylor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled off.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Red.
Acuna digs in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now at the plate is Danny Hahn, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Hey, we got one here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now into the box, Bryant Packard. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Down in order go the Tigers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So here is Donnie Walton. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Johnny Walton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has that in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box now, Davis Wenzel, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1 out, nobody on.
Here we go, right now, Tony.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Next to hit is Leody Taveras. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Twins have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Minnesota Twins